Garlic's ready. They're looking really healthy. I stuck these little cloves in pots probably about 5 or 6 weeks ago now and let them get started in the conservatory. I don't like putting them straight in the ground as cloves because the birds get confused by these little papery bits, and I don't know if it's a worm or what apparently, and they come and try and pull it out, but they're curious anyway. It gets them pulling them out of the ground, so I'll get them started at home, and once they're green like that it's obvious what they are and the birds leave them alone. Traditionally I think they say that you put your garlic out on the shortest day of the year and you harvest it on the longest day of the year, as a rule of thumb, which is pretty much what I do. The shortest day was only, what was it, 2 weeks ago, week and a half ago. So they're going to go out now so that they can get a frost, because if they don't get a frost they don't split into those nice little cloves that you want in a bulb. What you end up with is one big fat bulb of garlic, which tastes exactly the same, it's just nowhere near as convenient, you know. It's not as nice as having the little separate cloves. And I did actually prove that one year. I planted some in the spring. The idea is they get a frost. If they get a frost in the winter, that's when they split off. I did plant some in the spring, well after the frosts one year, and I didn't get separate cloves. I just got one little sort of golf ball bit of garlic for each plant. I had them there last year. It is a good spot for them, but I think I might bring them over to this bed this time, because they're out so quick, you see. They're out of the ground in June, July, and you've got space to put something else in if you really want to. It's tempting to put them here again. I'll try them down here, see how it goes. This won't take long. I changed my mind. This one here is very heavily, freshly, recently mulched with straw, and I want to keep it that way. Whereas this one over here, this one's been mulched and dormant since I think last July, when I took out the second early potatoes. So the soil under there is a lot more ready. A lot of it's already rotted down, and plus it's a bit drier here in this bed. It's a bit higher up on the plot. That one over there can get a bit soggy in the late winter. This one's not so bad, and it's right next to the pond where everything just drains off to anyway. So I've stuck them in here. I think they'll be alright. There's 18 of them. Look what was lurking underneath the mulch though. It's a bindweed, twirling itself round into big balls, trying to find a way out through the layer that I put over the top to suppress it. So it's still there, and now that I've disturbed it and I've broken up that layer of newspaper to plant those, it's got little ways through, so I'm going to have to keep right on top of that when it starts poking its head out. Dirty little bleeders. What would you say if I did that in my bed, eh? Good, keep it coming, girls, because you're feeding the rest of the plot. Well done. Make more. Right, have we got any eggs? Let's have a look. Yes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That'll be 2 days worth. Well done, girls. I hope you're enjoying your reward. Turn that into poo and eggs for me. Just quickly trying out my it's not a monocle, is it? That's Terry Thomas. Ding dong. Monocular. No. Yes, monocular. My mum got me a monocular for Christmas. It's really good. It is a really nice, sharp, crisp image, and it's a very powerful zoom. But the same with any zoom, the slightest little bit of movement and you're screwed. You completely lose what you were looking at. So to get the best out of it, it is really handy out walking. Just having it in my pocket. If I want to see a bird or something, it's really useful. But to get the best out of it and get really nice clear images, you need a tripod. So I thought, well, I'll try it out up here. So if there was a, say for example, there was a pterosaur flying around in those treetops, from this sort of distance, I'm in a position to set that up nice and steady and get a really good clear look. Maybe not a pterosaur. Can't actually see anything through there via the camera, unfortunately. I've tried it, it doesn't work at all. But it doesn't matter because this camera has got a super powerful zoom on it anyway. It's just nice to have this little thing sitting in my pocket when I'm out walking, and knowing that when it is set up on a tripod, I can get really, really, really decent images through it. It's got to be the warmest 2nd of January I've ever seen. I haven't actually checked to see exactly what the temperature is, but I don't know, it feels like it's probably about 12 degrees, maybe a little bit more. But the birds are singing, which is an unexpected bonus. So here's hoping that that garlic even gets a frost. I'm expecting it to. You never know, it might not. The kites are about. Right, I'll see you later. Take care. Good luck, garlic.